Thanks for this again. If there are questions or just remarks to whatever one of the two is saying, just step in. I'm coming to the last round, starting now again with Barbara. The last round was having a little bit in mind the bigger picture. And the question, because we have heard both of them have been involved in EU context, since we have 100% of the chairs of ENQUAD here, so that's quite good. Okay, ENQUAD was a 4 years project, and both of them were 2 years the chair of the network. Barbara, why do you think it is that the Commission put up these national projects under the umbrella of Leonardo da Vinci? Or with other words, what's the interest of right now the Commission looking to that in quality assurance? Why is it right now such a, or maybe it isn't, such a prominent topic?
I think it's a prominent topic because, as I say, I mentioned earlier, and Jürgen has said it, there has been an evolution here. It didn't just start yesterday, it's been going on and on and on and on. And I do believe there's an element of strategy and strategic from the beginning, but obviously it has to grow as time goes on. And the Commission obviously do take a long-term perspective. People have different views, but they do take a long-term perspective of things. Will be impacted by the involvement and the contribution from Member States. And I also suggest that higher education did have an influence here because they developed quality systems slightly earlier, or they claim it was slightly earlier than in VET. I'm not too sure that's actually the case because I think quality was simultaneously developed at all levels, and I think VET, particularly in their links with industry, have developed quality on an integrated basis going back much earlier if we predate something. But anyway, I'm not going to argue over dates, but I think there's a story to be written there in terms of who started what first. But there is a history in both higher education and VET of quality. And that history is now well established. Whether it's 10 years or 15 years at this stage is immaterial, frankly. And I think ours goes back a little bit longer. The Commission are interested in this because of the overarching role that they have. And from my own experience working with the Commission of late, or observing activities, they're now interested simultaneously with adult education. As I said, I was just at a conference in relation to that, and they're going to launch a new initiative in relation to adult education, of which quality is going to be a key element. And their approach, which I would concur with, is the integration of education systems. Mm-hmm. I've been talking about this certainly since 2006 at a GRAS conference, was the first time I mentioned it on the European level. At a system level, at a national level, governments, economies need to look at their whole education system. That's what lifelong learning is, and there needs to be seamless activity and provision and quality throughout. And I think the VET is well established in terms of quality, higher education is well established. I think what's being attempted now is the adult learning. Now in some cases, and certainly in Ireland, it is not detached. Adult learning is not detached from VET. In Ireland, we call it further education and training, because initial, VET and adult is all under the one umbrella. We kind of integrated them. So I don't really see them as separate detachments, but in some cases I know they are seen to be. And I think the drive going forward is going to be, and the Commission will continue to drive it, is the total system. But the VET element of that, I think, at a Commission level and in most national cases, is now well established. Mm-hmm. And certainly in Austria and certainly in Ireland, it is well established. When you talk about something 10 years old, it has roots. Mm-hmm. It has key, significant roots. It's no longer at an initial stage. We are well into implementation at this stage, though obviously implementation is slow. In fact, I think implementation is slower than strategy development, because it takes the population is bigger in its involvement with it, and it's just a kind of a slower organic process, and in some ways more interesting, and changes the original concepts as it goes on. I think I've said too much.
No, otherwise, I think it's really important what you're saying. We have everything on tape, I hope so. Jürgen, 2 more minutes. The bigger picture from the Austrian point of view. We are talking today of a project, or we're dealing with a project that aims at the qualifications of those who deal or who have to deal with quality management in VET institutions. So those are mainly our main target group. These are let's say with all the SQPMs, LQPMs, the headmasters, it's a couple of hundred people. Big number. On the other side, it's a rather very small and specific aspect in whole vocational education and training. Is there a bigger picture? Or
well, hopefully. Or always. The best answer is always. Yeah, of course, and I tried to expand a bit on some elements of these bigger pictures before. I think now in this phase of implementation, I perfectly agree, it's much, much slower than you ever think and estimate, this implementation thing. So it takes more time, it takes more effort, and it is really taking the energy of all the people involved in a system. And therefore, people are the key. So we need to enable our stakeholders, our key personnel, our leading personnel, our experts to be fit for the implementation. So this is one big thing. And the second thing is how to do this best in recognizing what they have learned, what they bring into the process, and what they need. This is the VetCert key role, or the key role VetCert plays here. And the bigger picture, of course, is to have all this in accordance with the European instruments, the European strands, and the overall idea and the concepts, the big concepts, to bring things back to the individuum, to make the individuum capable to be mobile, competent, and successful. So this is maybe the biggest or most abstract or meta level you can go to, and I think I see VetCert as a small brick stone, cornerstone in this overall process, but with a model character. Hopefully so.
We hope so too.
And if the model is good, we will implement it into the rest of the system. Hopefully.
Listen. Are there any urgent questions somebody from the audience wants to stress or to point to one of the two? If not, then I'll just will hand the questions to the coffee break. But before the coffee break, we have one of the two main keynotes or inputs. I'll say thank you very much
to go.
Say thanks for this input. I think this was really important.